Please listen carefully. Welcome, and welcome, and welcome, and welcome. I didn't see that coming.
Hey friends, it's Steve the Bass Guy. I'm checking in with you. And today what I want to talk about is something I was discussing with a student of mine recently. We've been looking at different tones and playing different bass lines and using different techniques. And a technique that we've come across that we need to work on was using the thumb. Not slapping, but thumb plucking. So using a downward stroke with the thumb. There's a couple different ways that we can do this. Now, a lot of times, back in the 60s and the 70s, you'd see a bar right here on your P bass. You'd put your fingers on there. It was called a tug bar. So you'd play with your thumb coming down. Now, the problem with this that I found is that if you're doing this motion here where you're using the thumb joint to tug down, you end up with kind of a thinner tone, but you also end up using a smaller muscle system here. If you use the flat of your thumb, this part here, and place the thumb at this angle, you end up with a lot more meat from your finger on your thumb on the string, plus you're using the mechanism of your arm. The arm as a muscle structure gives you a lot more power behind it, but it also will tire a lot slower. So if you're using that and you're doing, it's going to be a little bit easier for the hand. Now, the next part of this that I love is the palm mute with the thumb. So if we're going in and we're using that thumb, it's all about placement. The thumb doing just what we did before with that movement coming down, using that muscle structure of the shoulder and the arm to pull that down, puts a lot more gravity and weight on that string. Also, we use the mechanism to move across. If you notice, my mechanism is moving from top to bottom to top. So I'm plucking down. Now, the next part of that is my palm is muting the string. So this part of my hand is muting the strings. So you'll see I have the ashtray right there, right? So I'm muting in front of the ashtray. Now, if you have your bridge exposed, you can find a really nice spot next to your saddles to put your palm of your hand on there and kind of control how much mute you get by how much pressure you're pushing down with your hand. I absolutely love to use my thumb to get that muty goodness out of that, right? But what I'm doing is I'm bringing my hand in and I'm controlling the pressure with the palm of my hand on the string. And then what I'm doing is I'm using the whole arm, almost like a pick, to play down. So almost like, in essence, kind of like double thumping, right? But I'm just kind of using my hand and my arm to create that movement. So if I have I'm just kind of going down with my thumb. I'm using my finger in there too on the way back up. But I'm using a palm mute and the weight of my thumb. So again, let's break this down. Thumb on the string. Now, a lot of times I'll see students that come in and want to do this. Bring the thumb, so it's almost like you're doing the thumbs up, put the thumb there, and then slide down. So the thumb is actually extended. And it's almost like if the thumb joint is making any movement at all, it's a macro movement. It's very small. It's not huge movements. I'm not dragging my thumb like this. I'm actually keeping my thumb fairly taut so that it's kind of coming through and I'm striking down like a pick going down. I'm just going down strokes. I could do ups. But for this, we're just going to do downstrokes. So down, down, down. And the mechanism itself is moving down with it. So the further up you go on the string, the more you choke it out. So you want to find that balance somewhere towards the bridge. And just kind of control that. All right, so that was a fun, quick tip. Hope you got something out of that. This is for a student of mine who was asking questions about this, who was having a hard time with it. And I hope that, Austin, you get a lot out of this. Thanks for checking it out, and stay tuned to Steve the Bass Guy for other interviews, tips, product reviews, and things like that.